Today, I'm about to attempt to drive my Lamborghini Revuelto the entire length of the country it was built in. But it wasn't going to be as easy as that. I can't continue with that. Oh, I broke it. N10. Stop. This Revuelto was wrecked. And even after rebuilding it, we couldn't get it started. Why won't it go? Due to a crash code which was stored on the battery's module, cutting the power from the hybrid battery going to the rest of the car. This thing is locked. Nobody can get in it. Not even Lamborghini themselves can get in it. Which left us with no other choice but to buy an entire new hybrid battery for the car. Only specially trained high voltage technicians can do this. And guess what? Even that needed to be coded to the car. And Lamborghini had never done one before.
So Lamborghini are here at the minute and they're trying to code the battery to get it going.
But it didn't work. At least that's what we thought. But still the car wouldn't drive.
It won't move.
No. Handbrake.
Whoa!
At least far. We're nearly outside. We're nearly outside. But Lamborghini Italy have the coding to get this car working properly. The issue is they won't send it until this car is inside a Lamborghini main dealership. This is it then. The Lamborghini Revuelto is going to Lamborghini on a trailer. This is not how we wanted things to end. But hopefully we're going to get a happy ending after this. We're all praying for that happy ending. We just want a working Lamborghini. We've spent way too much. What are we at? 440 something thousand pounds now.
Do you think Lambo will fix it?
If Lamborghini can't fix this, what hope do we have? We can't take it Ferrari. So it's down to Lamborghini now. We've done everything we possibly could do to get this car back on the road, but this coding issue is out of our hands. Also, they're refusing to test drive the car due to the amount of work that's been done to it without them checking it over. So we aren't going to know whether this car actually works, runs or drives without any faults until we get the call to come and pick it up. We're too deep into this Revuelto now to give up. And if this doesn't work, we've made a huge loss. The time has come now to pick up the Revuelto from Lamborghini. We're just arriving. There's no filming on site. It's very important. We're not allowed to film. They've strictly said that, which is a shame. We're hoping now I can drive away with no issues. This could be a huge moment. In we go into Lamborghini. And she was out. Okay, supposedly the Revuelto now works. We've seen it drive out of here and run, but we don't know how many issues it's going to have. They've advised me to drive it around before we attempt to drive through Italy. But I think the only way we can test this out is to take it through a crazy road trip through Europe, starting here and ending up right in the bottom of Italy. The car's only done 1,500 miles from new anyway, and we're about to at least double that on this trip. Hopefully this goes to plan, but I've just got a feeling this is not going to end well. Let's do it. So this is it. Our goal is to get to the very south of Italy for a very specific reason, which we'll find out. First, we need to test the car. We're driving the Revuelto for the first time. We have been told there may be a few issues. I'm hoping we can get them all fixed. One of them being that the whole car has a mind of its own. Sometimes these buttons work, sometimes they don't. The wipers seem to be doing their own thing. We've got faults on the dash for I don't know what, but oh, and we're in like a limp mode. It sounds good, but we've just not got full power. I don't know why.
Is that foot flat?
Yeah.
Oh my days. It sounds mental.
It sounds good. It seems like the Revuelto's in a limp mode, or like a safe mode to protect the engine, resulting in us having no power. Right, here we go. Let's get the code reader on. Let's see what we got. We might need a tune. But then if we tune it and then we have to take it back to Lamborghini because of any software faults, the tune's going to go.
problem with these new cars.
When I say tune, I mean like a remap. And I think it might need this due to the exhaust we've put on the car. And I was right. The fault codes that we got coming back are to do with the catalyst. And these are the sensors that go in the exhaust. The first sensor before the catalytic converter tells the ECU how good the engine's burning the fuel. And the second one after the catalytic converter is telling the ECU how good the catalytic converter's working. Now I've put a Valvetronic exhaust on this car, so this fault has been self-inflicted. And with this exhaust, we've removed the standard catalytic converter. So now these two sensors are getting a reading which is confusing the car, telling the ECU that it's burning too much fuel, and therefore it puts the car into a limp mode or a safety mode to protect the engine. Now if we can remap the car to tell the sensors that this is actually okay, the engine should run fine. But sometimes just clearing the codes might solve this. Right, I'm just going to quick erase everything and then we're going to have to hope and go from there. But I think before we go, we might need to tune it. Okay, we've got no engine light and no faults at all.
How long until we get a fault?
Well, we're about to find out. Oh, I think we've got power. Don't know how long for. Oh my days, Jesus.
Oh, see that looks.
The car was working. That is scary fast. But it wasn't long until the fault appeared again. So here's the situation. The car goes into limp mode every so often. There's no pattern to when it goes into limp mode. We just don't know. We think it needs a tune because of the exhaust. Nobody can get into the ECU to tune it. We've even spoke to Gintani. They're working on it. Apparently there's a device we can put into the OBD port, the thing that reads the car, which tricks the car to thinking that it's got the OPFs and the standard cats. Whether we can get that or not before our trip, we don't know. So we're going to have to deal with that. But another one of the issues, which is quite a funny issue, is that it left Lamborghini and they said it has a window wiper fault and sometimes a light fault. Now when I start the car now, look at this. Okay? There's not one single fault on the dashboard at all at the minute, apart from the engine light. All this works, check this out. Wipers, indicator works. But as soon as I do this, watch this. What the hell?
What's supposed to happen?
Well, we was driving it round, and every time I turned the wheel, the wipers would come on, and the light fault would come on the dash. But now he's not doing it. Well, looks like we're not doing anything to this car and we're just going, because that seems like it's working. The limp mode issue, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know whether it's in limp mode. The engine light is on, but whether that's in limp mode or not, I don't know. We're trusting, we don't know what's going on with this car. There's too many electrics. And the first stop is a long drive. Let's hope this works. So, we were off with our first stop planned to be in Monaco. Over 1,000 miles away.
What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises.
And we've got my dad in his Ferrari for company. At the minute, we've got no engine light on and we're not in limp mode. We're at 1,768 miles on the clock. Let's see if we can like make some correlation between when it jumps into limp mode and when the engine light comes on. We'll see how many miles. We'll see how many miles we do. But so far, so good. And as the miles racked up on the motorway, that dreaded engine light come back on. We've done 10 miles and the engine light's come back on.
Already?
Yeah. But even with that light on, the car wasn't in limp mode.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're not in limp, we're not in limp. So engine light's on, but we're not in limp. Which was all good, until we got low on fuel and needed to stop. Whoa, okay. The first fuel stop, this could be interesting. This is before we get into France. 1, to see whether we restart the car and it goes into limp mode, and 2, to see actually how much this is going to cost. Let's get the first fill up. Here we go.
Passengers doing well. The Ferrari is slightly uncomfortable.
I heard there was a road trip going. Nico.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. It was such a coincidence.
The funny thing is, we invited Nico to come and we told him, bring one of your Italian cars. Ferrari's broke, Lamborghini's broke, so he got somebody else's Lamborghini.
He doesn't know it yet.
Now, whilst we was filling up, I thought it was a good idea, for old time's sake, to relive a previous challenge. All of us, fill up the tank now. We've got about 1,000 miles to Monaco, and for old time's sake, just like in all the other videos to Monaco, let's gamble the fuel costs.
And I love gambling.
This could be interesting. My dad has a 4.2 naturally aspirated V8. Nico has a 4-litre twin turbo V8. And I have a 6.5 litre V12, but with hybrid assist. We're going to find out over the 1,000 miles which one is the most economical, and when we gamble the fuel costs at Monte Carlo Casino on either red or black, and if we win, we get that whole fuel cost back. A free trip, we hope. So just did it when we... That's definitely a limb.
Just threw us in limp for no reason.
Yeah, just did it whilst I was driving. So is it mileage? Is it time? Or is it just random? There's no correlation to it, it just randomly decides to do it. Whilst the Revuelto has decided to jump back into limp mode, my dad and Liam in the Ferrari, we're just boarding the train for the Channel Tunnel, which is going to take them to France.
Okay, let's send it.
And luckily, we managed to catch up. How many times are we going to use this? Oh, good news is,
Yeah.
wipers don't come on anymore when I'm turning.
Oh, that's great news.
Yeah, that's good news.
That's fantastic news.
Does that one do that?
No, because that's Ferrari, so no electrical issues with that one.
This trip was going to be a nightmare for us. If every time we stop, we have to keep plugging in the diagnostic tool to clear the fault codes, to get us out of limp mode, we needed to find a solution. A raise, and we should be good when we get into France, hopefully. How many times we got to do this? No more trouble codes, again.
How's your car going, Tony?
My car is... Why are you asking me?
You were about to say good.
We are in France! Ferrejacca, Ferrejacca.
I don't know the rest. What's it? Pitter patter, something or other. Pitter patter, something.
Je passe toutes les nuits.
We are now in France, joined by our good friend, the engine management line.
Le long des
Although the Revuelto was behaving.
Nico.
Yes.
We are in France. It would only be right to do a quick race. Right, I'll count you boys in. 3, 2, 1, go!
It's not even a competition, is it? And still clearly had all of its power. But we're not sure for how long. Right. And that is us at the first location. About 300 miles already. We're in and out of limp mode. The steering wheel fault seems to have gone, which is good. We just got to solve this limp mode issue tomorrow. Because tomorrow, we're going to get all the way down to the bottom of France. To Monaco. See you in the morning. First stint complete. Now we've got another 652 miles down to Monaco in the Italian cars. Hopefully this time out of limp mode. We may have a solution. Oh look! There's our solution! Now if you couldn't tell from my amazing acting, we'd figured a plan out overnight. But this wasn't 100% guaranteed to work. Oh wow!
Oh, thanks, man.
We've just rebuilt this previously in the last video, and now he's test driving it, and it made it here at
Mate,
least.
this thing is, it's so spot on. If I didn't know,
Oh,
I
that's
wouldn't know.
that's German cars. For
Honestly.
you. Right,
Hope that works.
right. This could be our solution, and James has brought it down because this wouldn't have arrived. Well, this arrived on the Monday, so we had to call in somebody to come and pick it up. James was the perfect option. I mean, look, this. This is an OBD killer. It plugs into the OBD port and then cancels the codes which come up due to the lambda sensors. But we don't know whether it's going to work. Again, it's an MBD. It's never been done. This might not end well.
This could do more damage than good.
Yes, but I'm willing to take the risk.
Oh my days.
Right, the interesting thing at the minute is that the engine light's on. Now, I don't know whether you're supposed to cancel the engine light and then plug it in, or do I plug it in and then start it and see if it goes off?
I think let's just plug it in.
Right, this is going in into the OBD port. Okay, should we see if it's gone off? It is off! It is off! It is off! Okay, the engine light is off. Whether it stays off and whether it drives fine is completely different. But James, I think you did so far. Yeah, we did a thing. We just might have solved it. So now we can get back on the road for a long drive into Monaco. This time with extra company in the GT3 RS. Where did they get that from? Where did you even get that from?
Oh!
Oh no!
We need to call out, boys.
It needs a call out, boy. Oh no!
Who put that mirror on?
So it seems, after a full rebuild on James's car, there was a small teething issue. So we need to get that fixed once we'd all done our first fill up. €100.
102 euros.
It is 100% going to be kinder to the environment than that electric car.
You think so?
Yeah. €70. Saving the planet.
I think it's gonna do it.
130!
Right, what we're doing?
Door handle cover up. Next thing.
Lovely bit of call out, boys, here.
To get to the bolt which holds that wing mirror on, we've got to remove James's door card. There's actually only 2 bolts which hold the door card in place, then we can lift it off.
Right, what seems to be the issue here?
That is that bolt in there. The issue is, that bolt in there, we don't have the tool to do it up. Who would have thought the one thing that would go wrong on James's shakedown is a wing mirror? So we had to see if we can go and borrow the tool to tighten it. We need to borrow an M10 multi-spline. 10? Yeah, M10. Oh, thank you.
Take here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring back. Oh, yeah.
Take here.
Oh, you want something in return?
Yes.
Okay. Now we've secured the tool, all we've got to do is tighten that M10 bolt up to hold the wing mirror nice and tight. That's really tight now. And then my dad can put back on the door card, tighten all the bolts up on that, whilst I went back to return the toolkit and get my wallet back, which I gave him as a deposit. And that's James's wing mirror fixed again.
Solid.
£100 in the tank, and we're back on the road. Let's go.
Life is cinematic.
We've still got plenty more miles to do, so we need to get a move on. You don't just turn a dial to make it colder in the car. You have to go onto the middle screen. That screen, you have to click that. You then, if you want your fans up, you then have to click the fan. Then you have to scroll to do it, and sometimes it doesn't do it like that. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yeah, you have to scroll to do it like that. Then if you want to change the temperature, you then have to go onto that, and then press that. Then if you want to change it from your feet, look! Nobody's ever said, when you turn the dial on your air conditioning, that's annoying. No one has ever gone, oh, do you know what? I really wish I could tap like 8 buttons to make the car colder inside.
A little bit hot in here, Tony. Can we just put the aircon on? Yeah, can we just... How do we do that? Is that it? Just turn that on and then turn that off.
I think all of us already know that the Revuelto has been well over-engineered, and we're beginning to learn it more and more the further we drive. But the good news is that the OBD killer seemed to have prevented it going into limp mode, but not prevented it from drinking plenty of fuel. 3, 2, 1, go!
Do you know what? That might make up for all the problems this car has. That was unreal.
That was fun.
How are we looking?
€78.
Oh, you two are neck and neck.
Oh, another 100. It's been 100 every time. It's like €400 so far. I think we've got another one before we get there as well, haven't we?
Definitely.
Oh, Susie.
It's getting expensive.
It's going to be a big one, all of us on there. Oh my God. As we got further down into the south of France, the roads and scenery drastically improved. This is what road trips are about. Discovering amazing roads like this and driving them with your friends and family.
The snow! The snow! Ah! We're literally in a cloud.
We are fully in a cloud. Oh my days. We've gone so high up. The scenery changed every corner we turned, and so did the weather. We kept on driving through the mountains, and these rocky roads turned into our own personal racetrack.
The Italian
choir! They only put windows in the car so you can put them down to hear that. Oh my God, this is too much fun.
This road's unreal, look at that!
I need to do this again!
This is crazy fast!
But no matter how fast the Revuelto was, we could not shake off that GT3 RS behind us. We decided to let it go in front to see if we could keep up with it.
God, no, it's gone already immediately. Immediately it's gone. It's miles away, look at it. Immediately it's gone.
I've got some bad motion sickness right now.
Miles away.
James was on it.
Have you ever watched the film Cars?
Yeah.
You know when the Porsche leaves the muscle car on Route 66? That's what this feels like.
Yeah.
But regardless, all of us were having a great time driving these roads. They just got better and better. But it wasn't long until the fun stopped.
Yeah, it's hit the mirror. The mirror's trying to...
Bloody hell, that's tight.
I turned a blind corner to be greeted with a bus.
Yeah.
Literally on my side of the road.
I know, it's crazy.
Look, that's how it's on the road. No. It's gone off. You hit the mirror, but I don't know if it's damaged or not. It's going to hit your back end. Stop! James, stop!
You can see the blind corner here. It was either the bus
Now turn this way.
or off the side of the road.
Yeah. Your mirror has got a little bit of paint damage. Nice little mark down there.
Oh.
Hey, if you look here, there's a nice line all the way down the bus here, look.
It's so you alright?
Yeah.
So we just have a bit of collateral on the mirror there. That was crazy. Like, do you know when you think you're just driving in your lane, so you're completely safe for oncoming traffic? Clearly not, because they make buses and roads which, yeah, doesn't really fit two cars on. But we're okay, the mirror stayed on, and the good news is the airbags haven't gone off, so we don't need to replace the battery again. 26 miles to Monaco. We're on 0 mile of fuel. We literally drained it all the way to the end. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last fill up into there. Let's see what our total bill will be. 102 euros.
That's fill up.
That's it. Just clicked.
Final fill up.
Final fill up before we're gonna gamble all the fuel money and win.
That's all the cars with a full tank.
Right, let's go. It's the road into Monaco. Off we go.
It's still such an achievement to make it this far. And we're only halfway into our journey. And all the cars seem to be running great.
The Revuelto has actually made it to Monaco. I bet there was a lot of you that were thinking that it wouldn't, which I think we were probably there with you, but it's made it. It has made it. Another 1,000 miles on the clock. We're only halfway through the trip. But what we do here is going to decide whether the journey up to this point and the journey back was free in fuel.
Alright, this is it. Casino Square, right in front of us.
Monaco will always be a special place for me. It was the first road trip that me and Hannah did on the channel. In the Bentley Continental GT that we rebuilt on the driveway.
Which is literally the direct replacement of that.
And now we're turning up in a Revuelto that we rebuilt. Followed by a GT3 RS that we also rebuilt. And not forgetting the Ferrari as well.
We made it.
She made it, boys! She made it! It's time to get some rest, because the next day will be a big one.
Hey, yeah.
I have the results of who was the most fuel efficient. In first place, if we're going to call it first place, is my dad with €376.21.
Well done.
This car cost the least to get here. Second place, Mr. JWW with €396.76. So it's only like €20 more it cost in that. And I reckon if you took the wing off, it would have been cheaper.
It'd have been okay.
Third place.
There's a big battery in your car and there's a big heavyweight in my car, so yeah.
It's me.
Oh no.
€512.78. Like, that is a big jump from 396 to 512 for me.
Yeah.
But congratulations, Nico, in first place. I don't know if it's first or last, I'm not sure. €561.14 in the Lamborghini Urus. That costs the most. And it has a V8 engine in it with 2 turbos in, and I've got a V12. I don't know how that's happened.
Well, let me tell you one thing about weight distribution and amount of colossal weight I carry with me.
So we're doubling it, and we're all going in the Monte Carlo casino to try and win this back. That would be a free round trip. Red or black, wish us luck.
Okay, we're almost ready. Before we go, I wanted to do something. Now, last time we come to Monaco, I treated my dad to the Rolex as a thank you for helping me build my dream car, the Murcielago. Now, since then, I've managed to buy Liam his dream car, Hannah's driving around in the Urus, my dad's driving the Ferrari, and the one person who's worked with us for years now is Matt. Now, he actually bought his dream car, the Lamborghini Huracan, but I know something that he's been dying for.
And I'm about to give it to him. I have the best job in the world, and I want all the people around me to feel that they do as well. If I'm winning, then the whole team should be winning as well.
He has no idea we're about to give it him before we go to the casino. He's gonna go mad. This is gonna be so sick. He hasn't got a clue, and he's been going on about it for so long. Let's hope this goes well. Come on.
I'm feeling good. So far, we've done really, really good, and I think we're gonna smash it.
Yeah.
I think we need some like good luck. Drama, energy.
What was that? Energy, power. No, what was that?
Last time we come here and we won, we had a good luck little like moment before, didn't we?
Right, let's go.
I got my dad a Rolex.
That's true. That's true.
Look
Good luck, Charles.
No, you're matching.
It's time for somebody else to get a Rolex.
No, you're joking.
Open it.
There's no way that. Oh, what text? I'm literally joking. Oh, God, sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry. That's my watch.
That wasn't funny.
Sorry. That's my watch.
No.
A bluesy, which is what Matt always wants. HWBT team has treated Matt to a Rolex for his hard work over the years.
You guys do this.
Not just the impact you have on Matt and everyone else, but also on me. I think you're a superstar. Sorry for my language. Honestly, bleep it out. Sorry. But yeah, no, very grateful for you and for everyone here, and yeah, very proud that I'm delivering that watch to you.
Mate, that's mental. Look at that.
Look at that.
Your dream watch.
That is Matt's dream watch. He's been going on about it the whole time.
Wait there. But first, mate, no way.
Wait. Also, just have a look on the inside. We made it something really special for you.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
Really
Just a reminder that you're always.
But you're actually.
So, for context,
You lot are absolute jokers. And now second place on the back of my dream watch. Are you joking?
for context, Matt lost to Liam in the race in the previous video. We thought it'd be hilarious for Nico to engrave it with second place on the back, but they do polish off. You can get them polished off for everyone who's gonna.
I'm just grateful I get to do these videos with you guys. It's mad, so thank you so much. And yeah, thank you, Matt. That's crazy.
There we go.
But,
Thanks for your hard work.
Congratulations.
thank you, Tony.
I think you need a link.
First Rolex, brother.
Your first Rolex. We are ready. We're pumped up. Let's go! It's now or never. Let's get to the casino. This is it. It's time to go and win. Come on, everyone who's watching, to bring up the vibes right now. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. Let's go do this. Come on. This is it. We're here. We've decided red. For some reason, we've been drawn to red. I don't. Nico's still on the fence about
I'm
it.
still on the fence. I still think black.
No. Shut up.
You know why I think it's black?
Shut up. So now we're about to determine whether all of our fuel here and back was completely free. All of the fuel money's in. It's time to head to the table.
Thank you. He's gonna do it.
And we put it all on red.
Oh fuck, he's gone red.
It's down to the casino now.
This is it. Come on. Come on. Oh! Still think black.
We lost. It landed on black. Some gambles pay off and some don't. Just like the Revuelto, and we've all learned that. That's now cost us double the amount of fuel to get here, which is just not ideal. It is what it is. We've now got a long journey all the way to the south of Italy. We ride together, we die together.
Ride together, we die together, and we shouldn't be sad.
We shouldn't be sad.
Because money cannot pay for the experiences we have all together. Honestly,
That's a very good.
It's been like worth 100 million times more.
Nico was right. And he was right about it landed on black as well. But we won't bring that back up. Now, we've got a long journey out of Monaco to try and reach our next destination, the outskirts of Pisa. We have now made it to Italy, and quite ironically, Car Vertical have gave us a little challenge. And it's ironic because where we're actually trying to get to is not vertical, it's actually slightly slanted. The challenge is we all have to get to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but Italian cars should be able to navigate Italy fairly well. There's no phones allowed. We're only using the car sat navs. It's a bit of a Top Gear special challenge to get here. First person to be stood by the Leaning Tower of Pisa wins. Park up wherever you fancy, strictly no phones.
Have you got any?
I've got to follow the signs.
Let's go, let's get the signs.
Go!
We're gonna take off. Simple as.
What is he doing?
What's he doing?
I'm gonna type it in. Well, I shouldn't be typing it in.
Drive.
And he's going as well. Well, I guess he hasn't got any sat nav to put in.
For me and James, things were slightly more difficult.
Application not available. Turn it on, turn the car.
Pisa. Oh, Pisa! We're going this way,
Is it that? 11k.
Pisa.
Sat nav. Search.
Okay.
The Revuelto was especially difficult.
Come on. Right, the best. This is the truest Italian car here.
Start. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god!
The current lean angle of the Tower of Pisa is 4 degrees.
Look how many steps there are. See down the bottom, those dots are steps.
So this is saying it's going to take 14 minutes to get there.
The Tower of Pisa has been closed a good few times.
Our only hope is the parking situation. And for some of us, the tower was already in sight.
Actually glad you're the person driving this car without any navigation, because you were probably grown up without navigation.
Leaning Tower of Pisa, it's there.
Yes, let's do it.
Come on, it's there. Oh my god!
Scientists have figured out that
That says Pisa.
Start.
900 meters leaves the roundabout at the third exit.
1857,
We are now very far behind.
the tower should actually fall over at a lean angle of 5.44.
It's around here, it's around here. It's
like behind this giant wall.
Car Vertical can actually test if your car is straight because it knows whether it's been in an accident or not. All you have to do is put in a registration plate into Car Vertical or a VIN number, and you can see the full history of your car. If it was in an accident, it might even show you photos of the car when it was in an accident.
Yeah, we're going.
Turn left. Wait. You can't turn left. This road work.
Oh, it's there, look! It's there, let's go.
Here we go.
We can't turn left! There's no left turn in there!
Turn left.
There's no left turn!
That's the left turn. It's just a
Oh my
barrier.
god.
There! It's there! It's there! It's there! Go, go, go!
On top of all of that, Car Vertical can see if you've had any mileage fraud, whether your car's ever been stolen, and it can tell you how many owners the car's had as well.
After half a mile, take the second exit at the roundabout.
It seems most people were arriving at the tower,
Surely we can beat Tony.
but there was only one winner.
Got it.
You left first.
Oh, they're over there, look. How long have you been here?
We all made it to the non-vertical tower. Good challenge from Car Vertical. Remember, if you need to check your car out, well, you do need to check your car out, or a car that you're potentially about to buy. See the full history of it with a link in the description box below. Use my code Matt for discount on that check. That was a good challenge. And
That was unbelievable. And you know what?
the German car won. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
The
that's
German car
embarrassing.
won
And
in Italy.
You know what's even more embarrassing?
What's that?
I beat you.
We were back on the road with our mission to get to the south of Italy. And the more time I spent in this Revuelto, the more time I struggled to understand its purpose. The car's quick, but what lets it down is the weight of it. But Lamborghini have done things to save weight, like adding a carbon tub, a carbon front subframe, but then still put in big heavy electric leather seats and huge leather door cards. Then there's little things. There's over 20 buttons on the steering wheel so that the driver never has to take his hands off the wheel when he's driving. But then to change the aircon controls, you've got to take your hands and eyes off the road for at least 30 seconds to be able to adjust it. But I guess that's why they call it a Revuelto. Translates to mixed up or scrambled, and that's certainly what it is. Now, despite the Italians making great cars, the roads were not so great.
The road's not even been finished. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And combined with the heat, that caused all types of issues with the Ferrari.
Oh no, it's not looking good, Tony.
And it also caused some issues for the Revuelto as well.
You want your wipers to go on? Ready? and then off, wipers off, and wipers on. There's got to be some kind of loose connection under it.
A little update. The headlining still fell down. We can't get it to stick back up.
How is it feeling for you over there?
It's a little bit distracting.
Oh, it's down.
Look at that.
Oh, it's just tape. Tape and a bit of glue. We drove so far, then checked into a hotel because tomorrow would be our final day. And that was the day we needed the car to work the most.
What's up? What's happened?
Nothing is working and the car won't start.
To turn it on, you have to turn those toggles. And and it won't go into E gear. Or
I can't. Oh!
Try the door, try the door.
There seemed to be some loose connection with the steering wheel.
Just can't get out of the E mode.
And because of that, I can't get the car to come out of electric mode. And this is the day we needed it out. Yeah, like the steering wheel was completely dead. All week it had been behaving. It's just since we got here, it's been the worst. So because the roads have been so bad. We had no choice but to get on the road into E mode and then hope the steering wheel comes back to life. That is not good. And after getting to a petrol station and filling the car up, when we restarted it, yes, it started to work again. Yes. Right, I'm just gonna keep it on. We had a bunch of faults on the dash, but all of them were related to these buttons. But the good news is, it was all working now. I just didn't want to turn the car back off. But I didn't need to, because we were coming so close now to our last destination. And the whole reason we travelled the entire length of Italy. We are at the final stop, right in the south of Italy. All the cars have made it and the Revuelto has crawled across the line. We cannot turn it off right now. The problems have started, but we're here for a very specific reason. Levante circuit. We're doing it for the Italians. The fastest lap time here recorded was set by a Porsche Carrera GT. 53 seconds and 86 tenths. Knocked a Gallardo Superleggera, one of its own. And we've come back here to reinstate the Italian car on an Italian track with the fastest lap in the Lamborghini Revuelto. Who invited James? I don't know. But we've got a Ferrari, we've got a Urus, and we've got the Revuelto to come here and set the fastest lap time ever recorded. We're trying to break a record here. This is going to be insane. The track is quite a short one. The fastest corner being turn 1. Then it gets technical, but it's going to be interesting to see how this lap pans out in the Lamborghini Revuelto. We think this car has got the best chance of setting the lap time. Let's go.
All I want is to come off this track safely, like.
Oh God!
Like,
it sounds good.
Wild.
You can hear it.
Yeah, it sounds.
It's
amazing.
a short lap.
It is
as well.
short.
It's
Here
like
it
a
comes.
50.
It's all out, full send into the first corner, late on the brakes.
Oh man, that was right in the ABS there.
I only just managed to stop it. Then it's into the technical area.
I don't like this.
No, phenomenal.
Slowly steady, hit the car. Remember, this car is really heavy, just under 2 tons. So steering it around these slow speed corners is quite a chore.
Well, but I just want him to come back safe, you see what I mean?
But I have got the power to get out the corner as well. Come on, Revuelto. Now, onto the final 2 corners. I don't know whether we beat the time. I don't know. Felt fast. I guess we're about to find out. But then we got some news we didn't want to hear.
Per esempio con
La Porsche 50.
He's a race driver.
Yeah.
Is it 51 seconds is the fastest lap?
Yeah.
51 is the fastest lap, okay.
The actual fastest lap is 51 seconds and they haven't updated it online.
Right.
What do we do?
Okay, so You've beat the official record, as the internet says.
Okay.
But the actual record for a road car is 51 seconds.
What car? What did I just do?
A 53.5.
So we did actually beat the lap record, but only by 3/10. But then the guys who run the track have told us the actual lap record is a 51-second dead lap. So I'm gonna have to push the Revuelto to the absolute limit if I'm gonna get anywhere near that time. But then I went to let some pressures out of my tyres and I noticed something.
Brake disc is cracked all the way through.
The carbon ceramic brake disc had cracked. I've never seen this happen before, not without any impact at all.
This car has made it all the way here, and we know full well that disc weren't cracked before it come in. It's gone to Lamborghini, they checked over the full car for them. We put that disc on by hand. I would have seen that crack. I've just seen it through a wheel. If I seen it in my hand, I would. We built the whole disc up on the side of the thing.
Oh God.
The only thing I could think is that I had a hairline fracture in it before, and the heat after that one lap has just caused it to expand. Now to find out how much a new one would cost.
How much? How much?
This is for one disc.
£7,452 plus VAT.
Nice.
The only positive I can take out of this is that it's a rear disc and not a front disc.
Yeah. If it was a front, I'd be more scared.
Yeah, the
as well.
front, I'm not going out.
Rear.
Who needs rear brakes? I'm up for sending it.
Yeah.
We've come here to do it.
The worst that could happen is it'll just shatter into an oblivion
and there'll be
spit
carbon
you into a wall.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is so stupid.
What do you think, James? Do you think he's got a chance doing it?
I see it in his eyes, man. He wants it.
Yeah?
He wants it. Yeah. I mean, we knew we were coming here with a time, which we beat, but now we've been informed he's digging deep.
That car was the bits, remember? In bits. And now it's racing on the track, beating some times here.
Right. Come on, Revuelto.
How do you feel about your son driving on cracked discs?
I'm sure he'll know what to do if it falls off.
I'm now on borrowed time. How long will these brakes last? And can I improve the lap?
He's looking for under 51.
I'm giving it absolutely everything.
53.1 that time. That's you just getting warmed up though. I'm classing that as your out lap.
53.1.
Come on, let's chase this.
Come on, you got temperature in them tyres now.
It was quicker.
Was it?
Yep, but he's still in the 53s. 53 dead.
I'm losing the tyres a bit.
That doesn't sound good.
Nice.
How's the disc?
Oh, it's a nice crack.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, it's that's worse.
We can't continue. I can't continue with that. No way.
That will explode.
What was my time? 53.0. 53.0. We're on the official leaderboard, we are top, but the unofficial leaderboard, which is here, is a 51. And it would be amazing if a car that we've rebuilt does set that lap time, and there's only one person to do it. It's James.
If the Revuelto can't do it, I'm sure the Porsche can.
James, don't crash it again.
Okay. Come on, James.
The Porsche was immediately faster than the Revuelto around this track.
That was a 52.36, James. Push. It's heating up nicely, it's a 52.1.
I think the Porsche might do it.
Come on.
James has just got to give it everything.
You've done it. Is that right? 51.6 we've got here. 6 temps you need to get off. And we're there.
And then we're going to try for it.
He tried again.
Keep going.
And again.
These tyres are shot.
but James's tyres couldn't take it anymore. The more he went, the slower the laps were getting. These tyres were brand new before we come on this trip.
We gave it a roll.
Listen, proud of you, bro.
Gave it a
Proud
roll.
of you. Well done, mate. Well done.
This is what second place looks like. We're fine.
I wanted the day to end with an Italian car at the top of the leaderboard. That wasn't possible. But James's GT3 RS got a 51.6. So close to the lap record, but we couldn't quite get there.
Do you know what though? 2 weeks ago, this was in pieces in your workshop with an undecided future.
No dashboard in it.
No dashboard, zero. I was looking at photos thinking this is game over. And we've come here and together we're 0.6 of a second off a lap record of a car that 2 weeks ago was written off.
Yeah.
So if that's not a win, I don't know what
That
is.
is a win. That is a win.
Well
We've
done,
come
mate.
in with
Well done,
something
mate.
at least.
But as for the Revuelto, I guess we're moving into the era of these hybrid cars now, and we've got to get used to it. But I just can't help but think that the battery and the additional power this car has isn't needed. And maybe the manufacturers are losing the purpose of what a supercar should be.
We took second place, but that's not what matters. It was taking part that what counts. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Whoa, you crazy guy! What are you doing? It was crashed!
Like a drug that I just can't deny.